The letter from Jesus to the church in Sardis in Revelation chapter 3 was written to a dead church. Jesus tells them, I know the things you do, that you have a reputation for being alive, but you are dead. And then he goes on to say, I find your actions do not meet the requirements of my God. In my last video, I discussed what are these requirements, and up on the wall behind me shows a verse from Micah chapter 6, verse 8, which says, He has shown you, O man, what is good and what the Lord requires of you, to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. So they weren't doing that, but there's still hope. Because Jesus tells them, strengthen what little remains. Go back to what you heard and believed at first. So I think the key here is in how Jesus describes himself. He is the one who has the sevenfold Spirit of God and the 7 stars. And these descriptions were used earlier in the first chapter of Revelation. The sevenfold Spirit of God indicates the Holy Spirit in all of its fullness. And the 7 stars are the angels over these churches. So Jesus is telling them they've got to get the Holy Spirit back in their lives, controlling their lives, leading what they do. It's like what Paul wrote in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 18, where he says, don't be drunk with wine. Instead, be filled with the Holy Spirit. And the contrast of being drunk with wine and filled with the Holy Spirit, we can see that if a person is going to remain drunk, they've got to continually drink. Because if they stop, they're going to sober up. So to remain drunk, you drink and drink and drink. And that's what we're supposed to do with the Holy Spirit, to continually be filled with the Holy Spirit, to pray to God for the filling of the Holy Spirit, to welcome the Holy Spirit within our lives, to desire that, and then to be led by that Spirit. That's how a dead church can be revived, the Holy Spirit. Join me next time as we wrap up this letter to Sardis.